Want more Jaby KOAY in your life? Who doesn't? But in all seriousness, consider joining the KOAY family on Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, or 69 rupees at the time of writing this ad, you can have access to weekly music video reactions, as well as other reactions that we are unable to post on YouTube. We also have other tiers with different rewards, like outtakes and bloopers, early access to videos, and even a monthly Google Hangout with myself and ACHARA the KIRK. The only reason why you'd want to do the Google Hangout. It's just her. Head over to patreon.com/Jaby KOAY to learn more. That's our culture. Proud Indian. Love from India to rest of world. Congrats, Kings United. You guys are amazing. Best wishes from Canada. Absolutely spectacular, incredible dancers, athletes, storytellers, and visionaries. Brenda G, USA. Well deserved. 100 points. Congratulations from Spain. All from different parts of the world. Everyone's like, amazing. Hello, people. I am Jaby KOAY, joined by ACHARA KIRK. We're about to look at The Kings. Final Routine is an action movie live on stage, World of Dance, World Finals 2019. 114,000 upvotes.
Wow.
And 1.5 thousand downvotes.
Who are you?
Exactly.
Yeah, why would you?
Well, who the hell would do that? Like, why? I find that I'm someone who's familiar with acrobatic movement and whatnot. I'm blown away by what they're doing. Maybe that's what makes me feel so blown away as well. Like,
for people who don't believe in Santa Claus.
The Kings. Final Routine is an action movie live on stage, World of Dance, World Finals 2019. That's a mouthful. Here we go.
Damn. Look at the costumes. Roman.
This is where we live. This is where we rule. We are the kings.
Damn. I was like, so much going on in my eyes, didn't know what to look at. Oh, damn. That's cool. I like how they're doing ramping on their own dance routine.
This is so awesome.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
I get where they won. I mean, I didn't watch the other videos, but I get where they won. Look at his face.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at the look at the hate. Oh my god. Jennifer Lopez is just like crying.
Wow. You know, I said in the beginning Romans, and then afterwards as I was watching it, I was like, no, I'm totally getting Bahubali vibes right here.
Yeah. I mean, I that's what I got from the beginning was Bahubali. But I just love that they were ramping their own dance routine.
That was so cool. Like such a good sense of humor and showmanship and just fun. That was awesome.
Well, there was also this great moment where one dude threw a spear and the other one caught it at the right moment. Like, I don't know if he passed it to him really fast or if he actually chucked it and dude caught it. I mean,
and then like he had to do the movement. I was really impressed with the movement where they were ramping really slow, and then he had the shield right there in front of his friend, and then he kicked it with what looked like force, and then his friend reacted so well because he just went boom, like right off the screen.
I gotta say, when we first decided to look at these videos tonight, I was like, maybe we look at one, let's see how this goes. And then I started watching it, and of course, like, my mind is blown from the beginning that I gotta see this all the way through to the end now and see exactly what happened. I'm obviously a fan of the group, and I would love to see whatever else they have out there on the YouTubes and whatnot. If they're cool with it, I'd like to react to that stuff as well, because man, it's just The precision, the gymnastic ability, the synchronicity of it all, the dance movement, the personality behind it as well. To take a movie kind of Bahubali type of thing and turn that into a dance routine, I mean, that's super cool to me.
Well, I think what's awesome as well is that they're showcasing the best of Indian culture and dance and entertainment to the world, basically. And you can see that from the comments that people everywhere recognize their pure talent. They're making a good name for themselves and for their country.
Well, there's this kind of like misconception, as you know, of what Bollywood is exactly, what India is. And I've talked about this many times, where people have a very narrow understanding as to what India is actually about. They don't really get how multicultural it is and what India has to offer. And so to me, this is super cool because it really puts it to the forefront. Like, y'all better fucking recognize, excuse my language, like y'all gotta recognize. This is, I mean, this is up there for me with like the likes of what's that Vegas show?
Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil, that kind of stuff. Like I can see these guys having their own Vegas show for sure.
Yeah.
Where people come from around the world just to watch them perform. Especially after this stuff where they win the world of dance. Forget about it. Like, I'm almost certain they're going to have offers from Vegas with tickets that cost up the wazoo just so people can watch them perform. I would go to see, like, that whole movie thing that they just did here.
Can you imagine as well, like, how much more of a visual spectacle the show could be if they had a big budget thrown at them?
Yeah.
Like, this is them with an NBC budget, and this show was the most spectacular one yet, right?
Yeah.
Like, with the costumes and the set and everything. But can you just imagine if they had some, like, cool projectors and lights and lasers and, like, wow!
I want to see the Avengers Endgame version of this.
Wow.
With the Thanos movement. I want to see how they interpret Thanos and Iron Man.
Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, exactly. I would be blown away. I would pay good money to watch them do an Avengers Endgame interpretation. This may not even be Bahubali. It may just be kind of generic Indian action movie kind of thing. They went full blown on this production here. I mean, I guess you're saying it's NBC's production, but they had like the fire, I don't know if those are like Jaguars or something, or
yeah, there's some sort of big cat. But usually in these shows, they get more of a budget
as they go on.
They
must have done camera rehearsal because, I mean, not that matters or anything like that, but dude's was literally walking with the camera, and if I didn't rehearse with the camera, that would freak me out.
Yeah, no, I'm sure that they had a chance to really rehearse this and get it right. They must have a chance to rehearse on the stage.
That's bananas. So they do the prep in the background. You got me, guys. You got me.
He twists.
Okay, so that's and I mean this in a positive way. That to me is a lazy full twist, because he's not going upside down full twist. I used to do those. Not with that kind of height, mind you. I was just doing it off a gymnastics floor. He's going back and he's angled so he can get a look as to what's going on, and then twisting and coming down, which just allows it to be more safe for him on the stage because he doesn't have to go upside down completely. He's also spreading his body out as he does the movement. I think he's doing a little bit of centrifugal force there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. He's sort of bending his legs and leaving his body a little bit open, I think, to slow himself down.
Yeah.
To have less momentum in his spin so he can catch himself on the way down. Because easily with those kinds of moves, if you wrap really fast, you can really spin. Like, it's just torque. It's just knowing, like, set, torque. And so his set was, like, kind of spread out. It's not like traditional by any stretch. And so I think he deliberately did that to slow himself down, to be able to like spot the landing. This one was less acrobatic than the other ones. You see some of the same moves from previous dances, but what made this cooler, what just blew me away, was the upcoming slow motion ramping that they do with themselves, where they speed up and slow down kind of stuff. I've never ever seen that in a dance routine before.
Well, I think it's the storytelling aspect of it as well that's really fun.
Obviously, we've seen people slow down and speed up in their movement while dancing, but like the group effort like this, in terms of a storytelling, like you said, yes, that's what makes it new.
Yeah, like the way he just like whips, the reactions that he does are so good because, I mean, the execution of the kick or the punch is important as well, but it's the reaction that sells it. Right?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, the whole exchange here, this is beautiful. All of this stuff, and what's also great is that they have long hair.
Yes,
which helps to emphasize the effect of what's going on. I love that. He's like, my hand. That was great.
Like that part, it's.
Oh, okay. So it was somewhere in between the two ideas.
Right.
He didn't quite throw it. He didn't quite pass it off. It was somewhere in between because the dude kind of grabbed it. It wasn't a whole lot of distance, right?
Yeah.
And then he pulled it in.
But it was such a beautiful tableau as well. It was just so cinematic.
Right. A lot of this is happening and you're not expecting any of it.
Right.
That's what makes it so amazing also is because like you don't know what's coming next. That's what's so mind-blowing at the same time is because this is brand new and has never been done before, like you don't know where this is going. And so when he throws the spear at him and he's like, no matter how simple that movement is, because you've never seen it, it's so cool. That was pretty crazy. He jumped off. Okay, hold on.
He's holding onto his arms.
No, he jumped off their backs.
It looks like he was jumping off their arms, but he seems to be suspended, but I guess his friends are holding his feet down or something. There's like that slight moment of floating, and then he falls down to the ground.
You know what? That sucks for that dude. That sucks for the dude who's got his arms spread like Jesus. Look, he just has to take that fall.
Yeah. Or did he bend his legs and do the stuntman fall?
It doesn't matter.
Still
No. His feet are already planted. He just has to drop, and he's got to blow out when his back hits because if you've ever fallen on your back, like the first thing that happens is you feel the wind knocked out of you because it's just like it's painful, right? And so to compensate, you blow out and kind of tighten your body as you hit the ground. But that still sucks. Like, can you imagine all the rehearsals that they do where he had to fall over and over and over again? I mean, the whole thing was incredible. The production value that NBC put into this was great. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. This was like something brand new I haven't seen before. And I've watched Cirque du Soleil. I was bored by Cirque du Soleil. Like, I watched the Love concert, the Beatles one that they did. I've watched this other routine. I've watched two routines, and I know with full certainty that I am bored by Cirque du Soleil just watching the show because there's not, I don't know, it's just like blah after a while. This is new for me and it's like, it's got me excited. Maybe it has also something to do with the fact that I'm taking dance classes right now. And so I'm a little bit more in tune with that stuff.
Yeah.
But a lot of what I'm noticing is gymnastics based more than anything.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think as a dance crew, their strengths lie in athleticism and just doing these crazy moves, which are more on the gymnastic side than like traditional dancing. But their routines are really cool. I love the sense of fun that they have, the storytelling. Yeah, they just put a smile on your face. And I think for performance, what more can you ask for is just to make the audience happy.
Obviously, this is amazing, unquestionably, and I'm glad they won. So,
I think they got a perfect score as well.
I'm happy that it's helping, like, it's got to be helping in some way for people who have never really been exposed to India or what India has to offer. This is super cool.
Especially when it's something that is pop culture like this, something so cool like dance, to be able to win the competition and be like, we're the best in the world. I mean, that just shows everyone how awesomely talented you are.
Yeah. Congratulations to the Kings.
Congrats.
You guys are awesome, obviously. And thanks you all for listening to our rambling about this video. And hopefully you enjoyed some of that commentary and some of that reaction. Do subscribe if you haven't already and hit the bell icon so you get notified every time we drop another video. Check out ACHARA KIRK. She's on the social media. I am as well if you feel like following me. And if you want to see more exclusive content from Jaby and ACHARA and friends, then head over to patreon.com/Jaby KOAY to see some stuff there. And check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, vlogs, interviews. I am Jaby KOAY. This is
ACHARA KIRK.
Peace out.